you might be looking for an alternative, or you've got a lot of questions on how do we make this decision on the survivor benefit plan. And it's understandable. You're confused. You have a lot going on going through military retirement. Whether you're watching this video 3 years out from retirement, maybe you're in the thick of it, or maybe you've already retired and you're just kind of finding out, maybe I don't have to be paying for this cost anymore. Don't worry. We're going to reduce the stress levels of this part of the process because the survivor benefit plan decision is one of the most financially impactful decisions you will make, but it doesn't seem like it because you're obviously focused on getting a new job or just figuring out what you want to do after retirement. Solving this problem incorrectly is going to leave a lot on the table for your individual situation. And that's the key here. Unlike everything else we're used to in the military or going through the military retirement process, there's a whole lot of steps and structures. One of the common mistakes we see senior officers and retired military make is just assuming, because it's felt that way through a career in the military, that every benefit is automatically good for you. When the reality is, the word benefit simply means that it is available to you. It does not necessarily mean it's going to be the best option for you. And you've probably already made a little bit of that decision or felt that way as you're looking through the numbers. So you want to know, what's the hard answer? How do I sit down with my spouse? How can we quickly feel good about this? And that's what you're probably trying to avoid, having the stress of the unknown, the what ifs, the maybes. And once you get a feeling that I don't like the math on this, it doesn't seem like the probability is very good that we're going to get much of a payoff. So what we really want to see is the bigger picture of what's happening through your military retirement process and how money plays a lot into it. I've written a lot about this on our website and inside of our members area or portal, which you can get free access to. You can go into a lot more details about all aspects of this decision and the alternative solutions that are out there. And I encourage you to do so. But what we're going to do right now is make sure you can look at this thing objectively and truly understand where you need to go next to make the right decision. Let me tell you a quick story about why this is so important. Every few months, we get a phone call or an email from somebody who found our website who's in their 60s or 70s. And they've already been retired out of the military for many, many years and hadn't even thought about the survivor benefit plan, kind of remembered signing up for it, knew that it was coming out of the retirement pay. But it's at that time, 20, 30 years from now, where a spouse passed away first and there's no benefit whatsoever. All the money that was paid into it is just gone. Where's the benefit in that? That's what we're really talking about here. How do we know we're making the right decision? What does success look like when deciding whether or not to take the survivor benefit plan? The mistake that everybody makes, and when comparing it to any sort of alternative, first they say yes or no. And then if they say no to the survivor benefit plan, it's okay, what do I get next? And the answer, of course, is life insurance. That's the easy answer, right? But that's the mistake because now we're in a trap of comparing costs versus benefits. And we know the costs and the benefits. Those are easy to determine. It's just pricing. What do you qualify for? Are you healthy? Is it cheap or is it expensive? Can you get qualified at all for alternative? And then how much is the benefit? How does it get paid out? When does that benefit occur? The when. That's the missing question. What we really need to focus on are the probability of positive outcomes, or the way we put it, increasing the odds of the probability of positive outcomes. We know with the US VetWealth alternative that we've designed, we can promise, as long as you qualify for the right type of strategy, meaning your health is in the right order to qualify at a great rate, and you are more financially viable either now or sometime down the road to implement a more offensive strategy. Combine those things together, regardless of what happens when, we can ensure that somebody is going to get a return on investment. And most likely, you're going to get plenty of return on investment while everybody is alive and happy. That's what makes us so excited about offering this solution. Survivor benefit plan only has one outcome. It's in the words. The plan is that there's a benefit if there's a survivor. That's it. We want to increase those odds, and when we can, ensure that there's always a return on investment, regardless of the probability of the outcome. The only question we really want to know is, can you qualify for an alternative? The only way to check into that is to do medical underwriting. And that's what we're happy to do at US Vet Wealth, absolutely for free, as long as, of course, you understand what our solution is and it makes sense for you. But before we ever got to that, we would work with you one on one to make sure that works out. Thanks again for watching this video. If you'd like to see more lessons such as this and a number of articles on topics around survivor benefit plan, thrift savings plan, I'd like to invite you to our new military retirement blueprint. You can get access in the link below, and we'll see you inside the new portal.